Yes, I am still alive. I'm still around. And I want to give you guys an update of what I've been up to over the last couple of months. Done some bad things, done some good things. Ultimately, still on the right path. But let's go over my numbers and see what I've been up to financially over the last couple of months. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and I am dollar blazing with intention and hopes of one day white blazing all the way to Mount Katahdin in Maine. That means I am trying to get a hold of my finances so that I can through hike the Appalachian Trail in 2022. Now I know I've been kind of MIA for a while, so I want to give you guys a quick update. Yes, I'm still alive. As you can see, no, I have not contracted the virus yet. I feel like it's a matter of time before we kind of all get it. I don't know. But what I was dealing with was a lot of anxiety, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of depression, a lot of things that I think a lot of us are going through. I do have anxiety. I do have high anxiety as is. I do suffer from bouts of depression from time to time. And yeah, my heart was kind of broken over not only the illness going around, but then the murder of George Floyd and, all of that just really broke my heart. And Black Lives Matter movement and trying to see, what's going on from city to city and watching the news. And it was just kind of crazy for a while. Not only that, but there was a whole movement on social media. If you guys are on social media, you may have noticed that there's a very big push to diversify the outdoors. Different companies, different YouTubers, different hikers, all of that stuff. And it's a good push. Now, I don't know if you might have guessed it or not, but I am for diversifying the outdoors. Hello. I'm super brown, so, I want to be welcome in the outdoors. I've been kind of getting a lot better lately. My spirits are lifting. I've been able to go out on a few hikes here and there, and that's helped tremendously. If you guys haven't seen it, I actually did my first solo trip, and I'll put a link right up here so you can check that out. I've been starting to feel better about things, so I think that it's time for me to jump back into the things that I love, and that would be making YouTube videos. This is something I really want to do. I want to document my whole journey all the way to when I summit Mount Katahdin. So, all right, let's just get right into my spending. So financially, I haven't been doing that great. I thought that with getting out of debt, I'd be able to save a lot more money in a faster amount of time, but that just hasn't been the case. I've been breaking budgets. I have been making bad decision after bad decision, but I have not depleted anything and I have not gotten back into debt. So I still have managed to save some money, but it's not necessarily what I was hoping to have saved by now. I was constantly blowing my budget for this and that, and for that and this, but I feel like I am back on the right path. So let's go over my numbers so you can see where I am. All right, so here are the accounts that I currently have. I've got an emergency fund with $2,464. That's been fluctuating because I'll go over budget and then I'll need to pay my bills. So yeah, I haven't been doing really great. I think what I really needed to do was have a set goal of, a set dollar amount that I could reach. I should have said, hey, my goal is to have $3,000 in my emergency fund. I never said that. I never intended for that. I just kind of was like making my budget, throwing the money in there, and then going over budget and coming back and withdrawing it in order to pay my bills. I know it's kind of a mess. My next account is my recreation account. Now this account has $781 in it. And this is the account that I think I started in May. And recreation is basically for anything that I'm going to be using on the trail. My goal is to get that up to like $2,000. And that's what I'm going to be using in order to buy new gear when I start preparing for the Appalachian Trail. My car maintenance fund. Now you guys know I've had a car maintenance fund from the very beginning because I always knew that my car was going to mess up. It's just a matter of time, right? It's just life. That's what happens. So right now I currently have $821 in there. And as you know, that's for oil changes, car washes, any maintenance and emergencies. A couple months ago, I actually ran over something, got a puncture in my tire, had to buy 2 new tires. So that fund always comes in handy. Next is Dana Scully, my dog. She currently has $510 in her sinking fund. So, you know, again, vet, all that stuff. I started a Christmas sinking fund and I currently have $150 in there. So all those combined cash-wise is about $4,700 that I can go and get out if I need to. Okay, now the one good thing I kind of did this whole entire time was I started contributing to my 401k in May. It's insane, I know. And since May, I've been able to put $2,800 towards my 401k at work. I'm super stoked about that. That's really good. And, you know, there were times where I'm like, whoa, this is just like too much. That's being taken out of my check. I can't do it. Let me draw that back to 5%, 2%, maybe 7%, because right now I'm contributing 10%. But I didn't do that. I decided just to stick with it and see what happens and see if I can adapt. And that's kind of been another reason why I haven't been really able to make some really good headway with my savings. Now, the 52-week challenge, if you guys can remember, I started that at the beginning of the year. And right now, I think we're at week 42, 43-ish. That's going to be around $900. Now, instead of keeping that in a savings account, which I didn't really have a good plan for it anyway, I thought, oh, let me just see if I can save it and I'll do whatever with it. I thought that this was a great time to get into investing. So I opened up a Robinhood account. I threw that in there and I bought some ETFs. So I'm trying to learn something new and invest. And it's been really, really great. I've got about $1,050 invested. And, you know, obviously whether or not the stock market goes up or down, that fluctuates. But I feel really good about it. And I think it's something I'm going to continue doing. And the next thing was a Chase Sapphire Preferred card. It's a credit card and it had a sign up bonus for like 65,000 points if you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months. And I did that. I was able to do that. And I'm using another credit card as well. Currently, my credit card points are about 85,000. Now, what I think that's going to do for me, what I want to keep it for is to possibly use it for travel. That means that I want to maybe use those credit card points in order to get me to Georgia or get me from Maine. I don't know. I'm just getting into it. I'm going to keep building them up and see where that kind of goes. Oh man, and that's about it, guys. That's about it right now. Right now, I know my AT through hike fund sits at $0. I have nothing in there. I don't even have an AT through hiking account yet. So I got to set that up. But just for reference, you guys, because I know like I kind of wish I would have saved more, but like I said, I kind of got off track. But I did do some good things. I started contributing to my 401k. I started investing, and I do have a decent amount of savings, in my opinion. Now, to give you some reference, a year ago, I was about $8,000 in debt. 2 years ago, I was $24,800 in debt. And now, now I have money in various different places doing things, working for me. And that took a couple of years. You know, I've been on this journey for a couple of years and still yet not 1 cent is specific for the AT through hike. And how much I'm going to save for that is in a later video that I'm planning on doing. It has changed from the previous video. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll leave that up there. That way you'll know where at least I'm going to be starting from. All right. So hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Hello. I've missed my old subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys watching my video. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that bing notification. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Later.